I think this post kind of covers it all. So yeah, let's get into this. And right here, 15th 30-minute label new product announcement event. Let's take a look at this. We have some new stuff from the 30-minute label, which encompasses 30-minute missions, 30-minute sisters, and 30-minute fantasy, as well as crossover stuff. So we have Armored Core, Fires of Rubicon, Schneider Noctrier, butchering the pronunciation as per usual. 30-minute missions stuff. We got a new P Bandai model. And then we have 30-minute fantasy. This is pretty exciting. We have like much more evil and sinister looking 30-minute fantasy characters here. I don't have the translation, but this looks like a dark sorcerer of some kind. But this was the big thing for me and perhaps so many others. Monster Hunter Wilds, we finally have Monster Hunter model kits of the hunters. This is the Arkveld armor and the Rathalos armor. Very exciting. There's a lot of potential there. I think that this is kind of a long time coming. Even when I first played Monster Hunter back in the day, some of the armor in that game kind of looks like a Gundam anyways. Like, it's just very, not that it's robotic, but you kind of lose the human behind the armor because they're just so heavily armored. So it seems like a really good fit for them to now become these model kits. It's also worth noting that from the ones that we're seeing here, that there's no exposed flesh. There's no exposed like skin or faces, and that doesn't mean that future kits might not include that, because there's a number of Monster Hunter armors that do have, the face visible, right? Like the Kirin armor, for example, and some of the light armors that are themed after ninjas and stuff like that. And I do think that's still a possibility, because we have seen from the 30-minute fantasy line, the samurai. There was like a samurai anime tie-in, Shogun something or other. Those models do have like faces and stuff, and we do know that Bandai and the 30 minutes label, they do models with faces and stuff. So it's still possible, but I think that would be neat to have, for example, extra armor, extra add-on kits, maybe for different types of weapons. As far as I know, there's only just going to be the one weapon in each kit. This is a switch axe for the Arkveld, and this is a great sword, I think, for the Rathalos. But it'd be neat if they did, for example, a pack of themed weapons for a certain monster, whatever, Nergigante, for example. And then it came with like, a handful of weapons from Nergigante. That would be pretty cool. But there's just so much potential for this line, and I'm really excited for it. There's only 2 models, but maybe we could see Palicos in the future, or monsters themselves. They would have to be kind of huge, and the price would probably be pretty up there. But maybe they could do some monsters. Maybe not the biggest monsters out there, but like, it's the next thing people would start to ask for, right? That would be exciting. But yeah, and then we also have 30-minute sisters. They are doing a couple of more soft goods outfits in different colors, some more stickers, different kinds of outfits. And then right here in the corner, they've got Ghost in the Shell, Ray in her school outfit. However, I think this is P Bandai. Yeah, it's P Bandai. But anyways, actually, this has been a pretty good preview event for the 30-minute label. It's possible we'll get some more cool stuff for Bandai in the next few days. But yeah, let's go back to this.